Disclaimer: this is a work of fiction created for entertainment purpose only, not affiliated with BTS or Wicked Entertainment. Characters and storylines are fictional and for entertainment purpose only. If you are homophobic, then please just leave. Tigers Bunny promote respect and kindness. Introduction. Dr. Kim Theong is one of the best doctors in the city. At the hospital, he is known for being calm, serious, and focused. Everyone respects him but also says he is a bit cold and quick. But at home, he is a completely different person. At home, he is the softest, most gentle husband because waiting for him is his sweet little baby, Jeon or Kim Jungkook. Jungkook has a little space age of 4 years. When he is in little space, he loves wearing cute animal onesies, playing with his plushies, coloring with crayon, and talking in soft baby words. He calls Taehyung Dada, and he needs his Dada for everything: cuddles, snacks, bullies, and kisses. Taehyung may be a doctor, but to Jungkook, he is his superhero. No matter how long his shift is or how tired he feels, Taehyung always comes home with a smile for his baby. He picks Jungkook up in his strong arms, kisses his forehead, and whispers, "Dada is home, baby. Did you miss me?" Taehyung loves Jungkook with all his heart. He brushes his soft hair, reads him bedtime stories, warms his milk, and sings him to sleep while rubbing his back. Jungkook loves his Dada more than anything and always wants to be close to him, holding his hand, climbing into his lap, or curling into his arms. Their love is soft, pure, and full of warm hugs, gentle care, and sweet baby giggles. Jungkook is Taehyung's little bunny, and Taehyung is Jungkook's whole world. The soft golden sunlight peeked through the bedroom curtains, warming the cozy room. The covers shifted slightly as Jungkook blinked open his eyes, no longer in little space. Just himself now, grown, mature, but still the same sweet boy who melted completely for the man laying next to him. Dr. Kim Theong. Jungkook turned slowly, a sleepy smile on his lips as he found Theong already watching him. His dark eyes were gentle, his smile sleepy yet full of love. Theong, morning baby, Theong whispered, brushing the strands of hair away from Jungkook's face. Jungkook, morning hubby, Jungkook murmurs, his voice deep and soft, now nothing like his baby tone. Their lips met in a lazy, slow kiss. One kiss turned into two, then three, then the soft filled the room as Theong hovered over him, brushing his nose against Jungkook's, placing kisses along his jaw, his throat, his shoulder. Theong, I miss this side of you, Theong whispered between kisses. My clingy, needy cookie. Jungkook gained and whispered, then keep kissing me, Dada. Theong chuckled darkly and leaned down to give him exactly that, long, passionate kisses, hands roaming softly over warm skin, whispered praises falling between them. Minutes passed in their own sweet world of touches and kisses until the alarm buzzed lightly on the side table. Jungkook murmured, frowning. Theong sighed and kissed his pout. I know, but first fresh up. Jungkook dragged himself out of bed only after getting another dozen kisses from his lover. He freshed up and quickly, brushing his teeth, splashing cold water on his cheeks, and throwing on one of Theong's oversized sweatshirts that smelled like him. In the kitchen, Theong was already making breakfast. The aroma of toast and eggs filled the air. Theong, sit baby, I made your favorite. Theong sat, placing a plate in front of him. Jungkook smiled and sat eating while swinging his legs like a child, eyes watching Theong move around the kitchen in his fitted shirt and tie. You look too hot to be going to work, hubby, Jungkook murmured. Theong smirked, walking over and leaned down to kiss the corner of his lips. Then give me a reason to stay. Jungkook wrapped his arm around Theong's waist and whined, stay na, hubby, just today, please. Theong smiled, his hands brushing through Jungkook's soft brown hair. I can, baby. I have a surgery today. Jungkook's lips formed a pout instantly. Theong leaned in again, placing tiny Jungkook's lips formed a pout instantly. Taehyung leaned in again, placing tiny kisses over that pout. One, two, three, four. Until Jungkook giggled and buried his face into Taehyung's chest. Jungkook. Fine, but you better come back quickly. I will be waiting, he whispered. Taehyung kissed the top of his head and said, Always one, I will come back to my baby every time. And with one last deep kiss, the doctor left, leaving behind one pouty, blushing, sweatshirt wearing bunny waiting for him to come home. After Theung left for the hospital, Jungkook stood at the door for a moment, watching his husband disappear down the road. The house suddenly felt quite too big without Theung's deep voice calling him baby. Still dressed in his Dada's big sweatshirt, Jungkook shuffled back inside. He cleaned up the breakfast dishes, folded the blankets on the couch, and even vacuumed the living room while humming softly. Then he flopped onto the couch with a sigh, grabbing the remote. Jungkook, let's watch something fun, he mumbled, flicking through cartoons. Something bright and colorful flashed on screen. His mind slowly started to soften. His lips curved into a gentle smile, eyes sparkling as he watched the characters bounce and giggle. After a while, Jungkook's thumb ended up in his mouth without him realizing, and his legs were curled up like a small child's. His thoughts were getting floaty. He blinked slowly, mumbling, Cookie. Wanna cuddle Dada? Where is Dada? Just then a loud boom echoed through the sky. He jumped a little, eyes wide, as he turned toward the window. Rain had started pouring down heavily, droplets racing down the glass, thunder rumbling gently above. His eyes lit up. Cookie, rain, he squealed, voice much higher and soft. Now his little space voice fully taking over. With a happy squeal, little Cookie rushed to the door, pulling it open and stepping out without even changing clothes. Rain hit his skin like cold kisses, soaking his hair instantly. Cookie. Yeah, it's rain. Dada, look, Bun is playing. He giggled, spinning in circle in the rain, talking to no one but imagining Theo was watching. He splashed in every puddle he could find, his bunny slippers getting soaked and muddy. Cookie splash. Then he plopped down right in the wet grass, digging his tiny fingers into the mud. Cookie is so squishy. I make chocolate cake. Dada will eat it, he said proudly, holding up a dripping handful of mud and giggling. His Theon's sweatshirt was now sticking to his skin, dirty and heavy with rainwater. His hands were muddy, his knees stained, his cheeks wet from both rain and laughter. His bunny plushie, which he would drag outside too, was now sitting in the puddle beside him. Cookie. Bun, you are taking Batsy too. We are dirty babies. He clapped his hands excitedly and squealed again, not caring how messy he was. But the rain started to get colder. A sharp breeze brushed past him and he shivered slightly, the giggles slowing down. His lips trembled as he hugged the muddy bunny plushie close. Cookie, Dada, he whispered, eyes glancing at the gate like maybe Theung would come running any second. Missing you, I called. He sat in the puddle, hair dripping down his face, mud on his nose and cheeks puffed in a pout as the rain poured harder. The rain was still falling, but little Jungkook had stopped playing. Now he just sat in the middle of the muddy puddle, knees tucked to his chest, arm hugging his soaked bunny plush. His lips were quivering and his soft brown eyes were glossy with tears. Cookie, Dada not here, he whispered in a tiny broken voice. Cookie made mess, got dirty. Dada gonna be mad. He looked down at himself, his clothes soaked, stained with mud, little bunny plush all wet too. The fun was gone, now all he felt was cold and empty. No, scolding Cookie, be good, he sniffled, wiping his nose with the back of his muddy hand, smearing his cheeks more. With wobbly legs and trembling hands, he stood up, his body shivered hard as the cold rain clung to his skin. Slowly dragging his plush behind him, little Cookie walked back into the house, leaving wet footprint and a trail of mud behind. He shut the door behind him and hugged himself tightly, teeth chattering. Cookie, Bathi need Bathi before Dada came. Cookie, clean up now. The bathroom door cracked open as he pushed it weakly, his finger fumbling at the knob. He didn't really know how to do this by himself. His Dada always gave him warm baths, always made bubbles, always hummed songs, always kissed his forehead after washing his hair. But Dada wasn't here now. So Cookie climbed into the bathtub on his own. The cold tiles made him whimpers. Cookie, so cold, he whispered. His tiny fingers reached for the tap, trying to remember what Dada usually did. He turned the wrong one. Instantly, freezing cold water poured down from the shower head. Cookie shrieked, the icy water hitting his already frozen skin. He tried to crawl away from it but slipped in the tub and ended up sitting right under the downpour. Water drenched him again, colder than the rain outside. His small body shook violently. It's cold, Dada, he cried out helplessly, tears finally spilling from his eyes. His bunny plush sat at the edge of the tub, soaked just like him. I sorry, I dirty. I didn't mean to, Dada. I cleaning up. Don't be mad. He cried harder, arms wrapping around himself as he sat under the freezing stream. His lips were blue now, face pale, fingers wrinkled and shaking. Still he stayed there, trying to wash away the mud on his legs, his arms, his face, using the cold water like he believed it was what he deserved. Cookie. Cookie's good boy, good baby, wanna make Dada happy. His sobs echoed in the tiled bathroom, water still running and the cold pressing into his tiny chest, waiting, hoping, praying for his Dada to come home and save him soon. After his cold shower, little Jungkook weakly stepped out of the tub, his small body trembling like a leaf. His lips were still shaking and he could barely hold the towel as he patted himself dry. His arms and legs were freezing. He sniffled as he opened the closest and grabbed the first thing he saw. One of Dada's shirt. It was oversized, warm, and still smelled like Taehyung. He hugged it tightly to his chest before slipping it on the sleeves hanging off his tiny arms. Cookie, Dada smell. Miss you. Cookie, miss you so much, he whispered to himself, pressing his nose into the soft fabric, eyes glassy with tears. Dragging his bunny plush along the floor, he walked with weak steps to the bedroom and climbed into bed. His teeth chattered, body still wet with chills from the cold bath. He pulled the blanket over himself, tucking his plush close, but it wasn't helping. Cold, Cookie cold, he whimpered, skirting into the tiny ball under the blanket. His nose started to run and he sneezed 1, 2, 3 times in a row. Sniff, sniff, Dada. His cheeks were hot now, his forehead felt heavy, his eyes fluttered but couldn't stay open. He was burning up. The fever was setting in, but little Cookie didn't know what was happening. He just knew he felt really, really bad. To make it worse, the AC was still on. He looked up at the unit blowing cold air and whimpers. Cookie, why it's still blowing cold? Cookie can't reach. He don't know how to off it. His little body shook harder. His fingers tried to hold the blanket tighter, but they were too cold and to grip. His bunny plush was hugged close against his chest, but even that wasn't enough. Finally, his bottom lip trembled and he started to cry. Dada, please come home. His soft voice weak and broken. Cookie, sorry, I got dirty. I took bath. But I sick now. I miss you. Cookie need Dada. Please come fast. Tears soaked his cheeks, his breathing shaky, body sweating and freezing all at once. He cried harder, hiding under the blanket, calling over and over for the only person who could make him feel safe again. Dada, please, I need huggies. Cookie is so sick. Other side, the rain was still softly falling as Dr. Kim Taehyung stepped out of his car, umbrella in hand. He was exhausted after a long surgery, shoulders itching. But none of that mattered. His heart had been feeling off all day like something wasn't right. Taehyung, my bun must be napping by now, he mumbles to himself as he opened the front door. But the moment he stepped in, his heart dropped. The floor was wet, muddy, bunny plushy trails, wet clothes on the floor. Taehyung, baby, he called out sharply, already kicking off his shoes and rushing in. Baby, where are you? He followed the faint trail to the bedroom, and what he saw made his heart stop. There, under the blanket, was a tiny, trembling lump, curled up and shaking violently. A little bunny plush clutched tightly in small arms. His oversized shirt looked soaked in sweat. and the AC was still on full blast. Taehyung rushed forward, pulling the blanket back gently. Jungkook's flushed face peeked out, tears streaming, cheeks burning with fever. The moment he saw Taehyung, his teary eyes widened. Cookie. Dada, he cried weakly, voice barely above a whisper. Taehyung. Heart shattered. Oh baby, what happened to you? You are burning up. Why is the AC on? Why are you all wet? Jungkook whimpers and reached his arm up, clinging to Seong's chest like a lost child. Cookie got dirty, played in rain, took bath, but it was cold, didn't know how to warm. Now I'm sicky. I'm sorry Dad, I didn't wanna get scolded, Theon. No, baby, Dada is not mad, never mad at his princess. Theon whimpers quickly, holding him close, lips brushing against his heated forehead. You did your best, one, my poor baby. You were all alone. I'm sorry, love. Forgive Dada for leaving his bun alone. Jungkook sobbed against his neck. Theon picked him up bridal style, cradling him tightly. Theon, let's get you warm, angel. Dada is here now. You don't have to do anything alone ever again. He gently turned off the AC, carried Jungkook into the bathroom, and ran warm water this time. Not too hot, not too cold, just how his baby liked it. Jungkook sat on Theon's lap in the tub, trembling, his head resting against his chest as Theon gently poured warm water down his back. Theon, there we go, love. You are safe now, warm now. Jada got you. He kissed Jungkook's temple, arms wrapped tightly around his little body. After the bath, Theon dressed him in soft bunny pajamas, tucked him into warm blankets, and whispering softly the entire time, you are my brave little bun. I am so proud of you. But next time, wait for Dada, okay? Always wait. I will always come back to you. Jungkook nodded sleepily, sniffling, already dozing off in his arm. Dada, he mumbles, Theon, pricking his cheeks. Yes, my baby. Cookie, don't go back to hospital. Stay. Hold Cookie, please. Theon climbed into bed beside him, pulling him into his arm. I am not going anywhere, Angel. Just holding you all night. Just you and me. Later, Theon kisses for her. Stay right here, baby. Dada is going to make you something warm, okay? Jungkook sniffled and nodded weakly, hugging his bunny plush. Okay, but come back fast. Cookie missed you already. Theon gave him a soft smile and a kiss on his nose. Always my baby. When in the kitchen, he moved quickly, making warm chicken soup with soft noodles, just the way Jungkook liked. He added extra carrots, tiny stars he would cut just for his bunny, and stirred with care. Minutes later, he returned with the bowl, kneeling beside the bed. Theon, Dada made soup for his sweetest boy. He helped Cookie sit up and spoon-fed him gently. Cookie's tired eyes softened with every bite. Cookie, tasty, he whispered, smiling. Theon chuckled, kissing his cheeks. Because it has my love, Bun Bun, all the love in the world, just for you. Later, Theon picked thermometer quickly. He placed it under Jungkook's tongue and held him close, his jaw clenched. Beep. Theon pulled it out and read the number 104 Fahrenheit. His heart stopped, his face pale. Theon, he whispered under his breath, panic rising in his throat. He wrapped his arms tighter around the fragile body on his lap. This is my fault. I wasn't here. My baby, my precious baby, got this sick while I was gone. Tai. He ran a hand through his hair, frustration and guilt twisting inside him. Jungkook blinked up at him slowly, barely awake, cheeks flushed deep red. Cookie. Dada, Cookie sleepy. Theon, no baby, don't sleep yet. You are too hot, Angel. Dada needs to give you medicine, okay? Theon whispered shakily, brushing hair off his forehead. He reached into his emergency kit and quickly pulled out what he knew was needed: 4 injections for fever, pain, and injection, and 2 small suppositories for body temp regulation. But as soon as Jungkook saw the needles, his eyes widened. Cookie, no, Dada, no, cookies, no, no. His weak voice was full of panic. He instantly clung to Theon's shirt with shaking hands, tears sprang to his eyes. Cookie, hate cookies, hurties, don't wanna, please, Dada. Theon's heart broke all over again. He dropped the supplies and pulled Jungkook tightly into his chest. Theon, shh, my baby, listen. I know you are scared, but Dada has to do this. Your fever is really high, Angel. If we don't bring it down, you will get worse. I can't let that happen. I love you too much. Cookie sobbed into his chest, shaking his head. No, Cookie, be good. Don't wanna sub that thingy, it's yucky. Theon kissed the top of his head, his own eyes glossy. I know, sweetheart, I know you are scared, but Dada will be here the whole time, holding you, kissing you. I will go slow, okay? But we have to do this. Please, Bun, let Dada help you. You are so sick right now. Please trust me. Jungkook sniffled, clinging tightly to him. But you promise, stay with Cookie, hold hand, kiss if it hurts. Theon nodded quickly, cupping his baby's burning cheeks. Yes, I will hold your hand the whole time. I will kiss every tears. Every time you cry, Dad, I will kiss it away. I promise, baby, you are not alone. Never ever. Jungkook trembled, looked at the needle, and then buried his face in Theon's neck. Okay, but Dada, make it fast and lots of kisses after. Theon, always, my love, my brave little one. You are the strongest boy I know. Theung gently prepared everything, whispering soothing words, ready to help his baby feel better, no matter how many tears, how many pokes, or how much guilt he had to carry, because his cookie came first always. Theung sat on the bed with his burning baby wrapped in blankets, nestled safely on his lap. He had laid everything gently beside them, the syringe, tray, cotton, alcohol, and medicine. His hands were steady. He was a doctor after all, but his heart was anything but calm. Jungkook sat quickly, flushed red, sniffling. His big teary eyes were already welling up again as he looked at the first needle. His thumb was in his mouth and his other hand clenched tightly at Theon's shirt. Cookie, Dada, is it gonna hurt a lot? He whimpers. Theon leaned down and kissed his forehead, then his cheeks, then nose. Just a tiny bit, my starlight, like a pinch, and Dada will kiss you right after, every single time, okay? You don't have to be scared. Dada is here, Cookie. Promise, Jungkook whimpers. Theon. Promise, Sugar Plum. I won't leave your side, not even for a second. Theon gently rolled up his baby's sleeve and wiped his tiny arm with alcohol. Jungkook whimpers, turning his face and squeezing his eyes shut. Hold my hand, Bun. Just squeeze me, okay? Theon whispered softly. Cookie. Okay, I love Dada. Jungkook said, barely audible. Theon, I love you more, my baby cloud, my brave little bunny. Then the first injection went in. Cookie. Dada, Jungkook cried out, instantly bursting into soft sobs. Theon dropped the syringe and cupped his baby's face, smoothing him with kisses. I know, my precious love. I am so sorry it hurts. You are doing amazing, baby. I'm so proud of you. He kissed away every tear, brushing Jungkook's cheeks with his thumb. One down, three to go, my moonbeam. We can do this together, okay, Jungkook? Nodded slowly, cupping between cries, face buried in Theon's chest. The second shot went in the opposite arm. More cries, more tiny whines. Cookie. Oh, Dada, Theon, my honey drop, I'm here, just breathe. Dada's got you. Theon rocked him gently in his arms, kissing his temple, whispering soft sound as he rubbed small circles on his back. By the third injection, Jungkook was shaking again. Cookie, no more, Dada, please. Cookie is scared. Theon, I know, sweetheart, just two left. You have been so strong, Dada, proud of you, strongest bunny in the whole world. Another kiss, another pinch. Another cry. Then came the last injection, the worst one, in the thigh. Theon gently laid Jungkook down in his lap and whispers, just one more, darling, then it's okay. I will hold you all night. Warm cuddles, story time, and your favorite little Billy. Jungkook sobbed out, nodded, trusting him blindly. The final shot went in. Dada, he wailed, small fist curling in the blackened. Theon tossed the needle away and scooped him into his chest instantly, pressing kisses all over his face. All done, baby flower. No more hooks. You did it, my sunshine. You did it so good. He rocked him slowly, humming a lullaby and kissing his cheeks, his forehead, his eyelid. Shh, Dada is here. Let it all out, sweet pie. Just cry if you want. You are safe now, so safe. Jungkook cried softly in his arms, still trembling but slowly calming under Theon's warmth and voice. Cookie, Dada proud of Cookie, he sniffled. Theon, so proud, baby love, the proudest I have ever been. You were so brave, so good, my sweet bunny baby. Theon laid them both down, wrapping himself around his little one, placing a cool pad gently on his forehead. Now rest, Bun, when Dada is not leaving your side. Not tonight, not ever. I will watch over you all night long, my everything. With soft arm and warm arms, Jungkook finally drifted into forever sleep, knowing he was safe in Dada's arms. Jungkook was laying quietly now, curled in Theon's arm after the injections, his cheeks flushed and damp from crying. His tiny body was weak, hot from the fever, but finally calm under his Dada's safe hold. Theon gently checked the temperature again, still too high. He exhaled softly, brushing Jungkook's damp bangs back. Taehyung. His tiny body was weak, hot from the fever, but finally calm under his Dada saved whole Taehyung. Gently checked the temperature again, still too high. He exhaled softly, brushing Jungkook's damp pants back. Taehyung. There is one last thing that I need to do, okay? Jungkook blinked up right from rusting. What is it? Taehyung reached for a small package on the nightstand and showed him suppositories. Jungkook face immediately strained. No, not the medicine, Dada, please no. He turned in his arms and tried to hide his face against Taehyung's chest, little hand gripping his shirt tightly. Taehyung, "Shh, baby, I know it's strange, but you're still burning up, Starlight. This will help your fever come down faster. I promise, just one, that's all. And then it's over. Dada will be with you the whole time." Jungkook, sniffle cheeks going red. Cookie feels shy. Don't wanna. Taehyung, my sweet sugar plum, there is nothing to be shy about. Dada is a doctor, remember, and more than that, I'm yours. I love every part of you, even your cute mom. I just want you to feel better. Taehyung smiled warmly and kissed Jungkook's short forehead. How about this? You lay on your side, hug your bun plushie, and close your eyes. There I will go very slow and gentle. Afterward, I will hold you close and kiss you as long as you want. Deal? Jungkook hesitated and gave a slow, shy nod. Okay, but kisses right after. Loads. Taehyung, always my baby cloud, always. Taehyung helped him gently lie on his side, pulling down his pajama pants just a little. He applied a bit of ointment and whispered softly the whole time. Almost done, baby one. Just a little pressure. Okay, deep breathe for Dada. Jungkook whimpered, his little finger gripping his bunny blushed tightly. Hurts a little, Taehyung. I know, darling, I know. It's now all done. You did so well. So proud of you. He pulled up his pajamas and scooped him into his lap instantly, kissing his temple, his cheeks, his nose. No more medicine, Cookie, no more. All done. Now it is just cuddles, warm blankets, and Dada's kisses. Jungkook clung to him tightly, sniffling. Dada, hold me tight. I wanna be close. You warm. You smell nice. Taehyung smiled softly, carrying him and laying down with him under thick blankets. Come here, my baby moon. Let me snuggle, my precious little star. He pulled Jungkook onto his chest, letting him straddle his waist like a koala, their noses close. Taehyung cupped his flushed cheeks and kissed him deeply, soft, slow, full of warmth and love. He whispered between every kiss. Jungkook giggles weakly. Dada kissing me like baby tomato. Taehyung, because my baby is so soft, matter, warm, squishy, and all mine. Taehyung whispered against his lips, peppering them with kisses again. Their noses rubbed gently. Jungkook's fingers played with Taehyung's hair as they cuddled chest to chest. Taehyung kissed down his jaws, his neck, whispering, "My precious, perfect bunny, I love you so much. You are the bravest, sweetest little thing in this whole world. I am never letting go." Jungkook curled into him, sighing softly. Cookie, feel better now, cause Dada loves me. Taehyung smiled. Forever, my love. Even if you are muddy, messy, crying, or scared, Dada will always love you more than anything. Wrapped in love, warmth, and kisses, little Cookie finally drifted to sleep on his Dada's chest, safe, healed, and surrounded by nothing but love. The end.